exercise and physical activity can help you obviously build muscle, stimulate muscle growth, but they can also increase the amount of energy you expend, so they can help you lose weight. Where it can be a double-edged sword is that in certain people, exercise actually reduces appetite, but in some people, exercise increases appetite. And so if you're, and it's not, because we're all bio-individual to a degree, it's not like one size fits all. So what I would say is you can always increase your activity level some. And if you do that and you're not someone who overeats to compensate, then that can help you in the near term. The thing you have to watch out for is people with very high activity levels, for a time period, you lose weight more efficiently, but your body adapts. And so that's one thing I always caution people is if your diet and the way you set up your eating is what's going to help you to stay lean for a lifetime, not so much your exercise, even though that can be a tool. Because if you start out and you're doing, for example, 30 minutes a day of exercise, at some point the body will have adjusted various things and you're not going to get the same, you still get health benefit, but you're just not going to be losing weight or increasing fat loss the way you did at one time. So what I would say is if you are not already exercising at a high level, it's safe to go ahead and add some additional physical activity to help you meet that goal. And then on the flip side of that, you can adjust the amount of dietary energy you eat so you can eat a little bit less. But what's really important there is not to reduce your protein intake. And in fact, maybe even increase your protein intake. And that would be because in every study I've ever seen, and there may be something floating out there that I haven't seen, but when you look at the total body of evidence, when they compare diets head to head, a higher protein variant of whatever diet's being compared always comes out ahead in terms of weight loss and fat loss. And so if you're going to eat less, whether you're, keto or fasting or whatever the case is, you want to be very careful that if you cut an additional meal out or you compress your eating window, that you don't eat less protein, you just eat less carbohydrate and fat. So you eat less dietary energy, but you don't reduce your protein. So that would be the single most important piece, would be to keep your protein intake adequate. And if it's not adequate, get it there.